Good morning.
Big Booty Land. I have returned. What was once a dream now stands in front of us. We have been spread across vast lands, but tonight, fate brings us together. All the evil we have fought, side by side, makes not even a whisper. Instead, we raise a glass. We raise a glass to a better world. We raise a glass to each other. We raise a glass to Big Booty Land. Here we celebrate, even if but for a brief moment. Yet still a moment we will remember as one.
Landing gear initiated. Prepare for arrival.
I left Big Booty Land with questions. I have returned. But still, question remains. I count on you.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to wait a few minutes for everybody to tune in. This is Breakfast with the Bears. Go ahead and retweet the room. See that chat bubble at the bottom right. Retweet the room. Tag some friends. Let them join with Breakfast with the Bears. We're going to spend about 45 minutes talking about the market, OBYC, what we're doing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Bonehound, Ask, Cold, Max, White Boy. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I only see 2 retweets. Go ahead and retweet the room if you haven't. It helps the room. It helps get some folks in here. You can DM it as well to your groups, to your alpha groups. We're gonna get started. Let me go grab some quick water and then we'll get this puppy rolling.
Baby, come back here to the place that beat me. Morning, Bears. I'm just letting you know I'll be in here until about 7:45, and then I have to start the grind.
Let's go. Welcome,
Yeah,
Bonown.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, just another day at the grind, hump day. But I'm doing good.
That's right. Happy hump day. Happy hump day.
Let's see, we're going to talk about these ordinals. I just bought 2 of them this morning. Let's see how those go.
Talk to us. What's the deal with those?
Well, the club I'm in, the one club that I'm in, it's the Nerd Heads, and the owner just made 20 of them, and he's going to be putting them online. And he gave holders options to grab some before he puts them online. So I grabbed 2 of them, see how they go. I mean, it's something new, so I'm a little leery about it.
What's your research on it? What was your buy signal? Was there anything that indicated for you to make that purchase? What was the signal?
Well, the owner and that he was saying about he was gonna put them on and that, so I figured, well, I'll jump on to see what they are. I didn't really do too much research on it, and that, but I heard a lot about it and I was on it and looking at some of the different ones that are listed. And that's about all I got into it. I didn't really get into it heavy because, like I said, it's new. I don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah, it's definitely important to do some research. Even when you do research, it's tough. You know, it's a brand new sort of field in the space. I think ordinals, and I'm interested to see how it evolves and how the space adopts it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you got to figure every time when there is something new, hey, can be some glitches in it. So yeah, it's just like I said, I didn't get heavy. And actually, in this club, we staked our NFTs and get STEM tokens, and I had 30,000 tokens, so I traded 10,000 tokens in for 2 ordinals. We'll see how it goes.
That's interesting. So you're saying you applied staking to an ETH NFT to get you a token that will mint you some ordinals?
No, these are on Polygon, and the owner of the Nerd Heads, he has his own generator to making these STEM tokens that are on Polygon.
Got it. So the owner of a project on Polygon is experimenting with ordinals, and he's kind of like providing value to the community. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah,
that makes sense.
So, trying to get more people, to get them, and then look into his project and try to get more members in.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some interesting approaches in the space. We obviously saw Yuga Labs go with like a generative art, right, style collection, and we saw some other folks do, like Frank D Gods. By the way, we shout out Frank D Gods. Gave me a follow this morning. Also slid in my DMs. King, respond back. But yeah, like we see Frank D Gods up. Some of the D Gods that were burnt because when they announced that they were merging to ETH, some members were like, "Oh, let me just burn this Soul Maxi XYZ." So it was interesting to see him inscribe some of those burnt D Gods into ordinals. And I'm interested to see how other people play in the field. Shout out to Wab as well, who did some, Sappy Seals community, big tenure community who did some ordinals as well. But yeah, if anybody else has experience with ordinals, or if you've heard anything. I've seen some apes. I've seen some crypto punks. I'm interested to hear. Welcome everybody to the space. It's your boy Dev Alex, hosting Breakfast with the Bears. Jape and Johnny couldn't make it, but we're here. We're not capitulating. We're gonna spend the next about 40 minutes talking about the market. OBYC, what we're doing, what's happening, what are we buying, what are we selling, what are we pumping, dumping. If anybody else wants to request to speak, feel free. Yeah. Bone, what else are you buying aside from ordinals?
Well, I'm not buying nothing today, but I got some alpha ducks yesterday. I bought some more alpha ducks yesterday in that project, and not much of anything right now. I mean, I did grab another bear this morning, so I'm up to 24 bears. I'm gonna go up to 25, and then I'll just wait till something that I really like. Maybe I'll grab in another bear.
You love to see it. Yeah, that's great. What bear did you grab? What trait?
I I forget. It was a green bear. I figured I'm gonna do him in a machine.
Ooh, that's a sick skin. I like green. Talking
Yeah,
about
the green ones come out nice.
yeah, green ones are really nice machines. I'm not even gonna say that I don't enjoy the green machine definitely more than the mutant. Designer, what's up? Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Bears? I just wanted to, before I go into work, I just wanted to say good morning, say what's up, and happy to be part of the Bears, and good to see everybody here this morning or evening, afternoon, whatever time it is. And we're okay. Let's keep going.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, like we always say, we're bored, but we're okay. Or we're bored, but we're building. So yeah, definitely appreciate you being here, designer. I'm as well, kind of warming up for work. I got a actually NFT presentation I have to give at a big law firm. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna be educating attorneys and partners on NFTs, token
Yeah, dude, that's
standards,
awesome.
and yeah, I'm pretty excited about today actually. So I
Yo, positive vibes your way, my man. That thing's gonna go smooth. Let's go.
yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you. But which, by the way, we're live on Kick as well. If you want to tune in and get a more interactive experience, we're live with the camera and the spaces. You can see me interacting with Twitter on the spaces. Kind of get a kick on my timeline, see what it looks like, and yeah, it's part of Breakfast with the Bears. We're gonna start doing this Mondays and Wednesdays for now, and then we're gonna see where it grows. If anybody else wants to request to speak, feel free. But I've pinned the Kick on the top. Welcome everybody to tune in. We got 5 years on Kick, so if you're on Kick, also drop a comment and we'll shout you out. If anybody else has anything they're buying, they're selling, feel free to request to speak. And or if you had a project to chill, let us know, and we're happy to talk about your project. Designer, what how are those wood art coming up together?
Going really good. Going really good. I've worked my collection up to, after this week, I should have up to 2021 of my own pieces done. If you guys don't know, I'm putting on an art gallery with all my wood burnings. I'm trying to get 50, 60 pieces done and put on this art gallery to help introduce NFTs and crypto to the general public. And one of the ways I'm doing that is with just the art itself. So I thought that would be a cool way to help engage a community into crypto and NFTs. But yeah, just chugging away, lining up, burning every single day. I just created an Instagram account to help put all of the pictures and all that stuff into one spot, more accessible to everybody. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, absolutely. I asked because the other day I saw your work and I was actually thinking, hey, how can designer adapt more of Web3, like ethos into his like work right now, right? And I was thinking if you had like a small landing page where if anybody like an existing, for example, one of your existing clients, right, that you work with, and they want to redo another of their tokens, and they're like, hey, I know designer, I want to redo one of my tokens. It would be cool if they could just go to a landing page, mint, kind of like a pass, like where they can later
I've
on.
been thinking about a membership pass, and it like would give you like a discount to wood burnings,
So
and then like have it be. Go ahead.
exactly. So what that does is once you sell a pass, that pass becomes a like a receipt, but like a designer receipt, right? Like or like a POAP or like a memorabilia. Like, hey, you can even update the metadata on that receipt to be the person's actual work on an NFT. You can get creative, right? So another things can be done is reward users, right? You collect 10, get one free. Incentivize people to collect those 10s because there's ways to track that, right? Yeah. If there's any way I can help, I'm happy to help. You already know, you're always there in our community, so I'm always happy to enable creators like you to use the technology, right, that's on hand, and leverage that to grow.
Yeah, man. No, I definitely reach out. I appreciate that because I have no idea where to go, but I got the utility. I got the idea, of like what to do. That yeah, definitely. I'll be reaching out. I do have to slide down. Unfortunately have to get back to work. I'd love to keep talking about this. I will DM you. Thank you, Dev. Appreciate you, Alex.
Absolute designer, thank you for tuning in. You have a great day at work. And with that, we're
And
gonna.
anybody
Yep.
listening who doesn't have a bear or hasn't joined yet, definitely check them out, y'all. This is a really, really dope community and some really awesome leaders. If you guys don't know,
Thank you, designer. We appreciate you, and we definitely appreciate your woodwork on the timeline. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch you later. Designer does amazing burnt woodwork, IRL work. Check him out definitely. And yeah, he's part of our community. He's another community member, which, by the way, that leads to speak a little bit about OBYC, what we're doing, what we're up to. My name is Dev Alex again. For those who are who I'm new to, basically I'm a community member / lead developer at OBYC. I was a early community member who bought the top like I normally do, like I normally used to. I don't buy the tops anymore since we've been grinding, but but we became part of community members became teams at OBYC, and then it was Ep1, part of our council, Trix, Cloud, Tom, our head of security, Annie, our community manager. A lot of us are simply community members, right, who became Team Rose. So if you're definitely interested of working in Web3 and you feel you can bring some value to the community, to the team, definitely feel free to open a Discord ticket, and who knows, you could be the next lead developer, the next lead head of growth, head of business on OBYC, and then that's what we're looking to grow, and we're looking to bring these ecosystem to a much broader audience. Want to welcome Ask to this stage. Welcome, Ask. And how we plan on doing that, right? Bringing our ecosystem to a broader audience is we're currently working on a dashboard that will essentially reward holders, right? So if you're holding, you will be able to claim rewards. With those rewards, you'll be able to participate in exclusive giveaways that we'll host in our dashboard. And within that dashboard, you have also a profile to see all your tokens. With that profile, you'll be able to create like log entries for each of your bears, or you'll be able to create news feeds like you would post on the timeline on Twitter or Facebook or any other social. Share with the community what you're up to. In that dashboard, we're also adding a cool utility that's called Safe Swap. And how many times we wanted to do an over the counter trade, but we're not sure the person in the other side, so we're like, hey, I wish there was something that I could safely swap my NFTs with. And that's what we're adding to this dashboard, a safe swap where even if you're not a bear, you can come and swap, let's say a Pepe Hates NFTs for a rare Pepe, or a bear for a rare Pepe, or two Pepes for two bears, or one Pepe and a frog for, and a cat for, XYZ. So a safe swap where you don't have to approve all your tokens, and you're just approving a token ID. That's what's the difference between a safe swap contract, right, versus a contract that's going to approve all your tokens. Marketplaces contracts tend to approve all your NFTs. With this safe swap contract, we would only approve that token ID you're adding to the escrow. It would transfer that NFT when you're creating an offer. So you go to our dashboard app, you select the NFT you want to swap, you select how much ETH you're offering with that NFT. So if you're giving ETH, and then you'll select the contract address of the NFT you want to swap for, plus the token ID. So only that person that has that token ID can come fulfill that order. Nobody else can come and fulfill that order. And we will reward people with our utility token, right? That you will be able to use on that dashboard as well. So those are some of the things that we're community members building at OBYC, right? We recently just got the double inspired tags on OpenSea, so you can see that we're double inspired. One of actually the first to have doubled inspired tags by OK Bears and Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Some of the things that we pride since our early days is like, hey, this is a double derivative, right? We were verified day 2 of being live in the market, and that's when the team formed. That's where the council started forming. So, this is a project that, it's been here since May. It's a free mint. We're still here. We're building. We're about to approach our 1 year. We recently in December formed an entity, an actual company, right, that's going to abide by U.S. regulations. And with that being said, an entity was formed, and a legal team for IP and trademark was also onboarded. Shout out Ariel Gibner in the space. She's a legal attorney in the space. Gibner Law. Give him a check him out. IP trademark attorney who also happens to be on top of our filings for our trademark. So part of the things we did with our community treasury, right, was secure the community from any potential legal troubles with any of the inspired by companies, and we trademarked the names, the PFPs, and with that we gave holders IP rights, and people can use their tokens safely without thinking that hey, who's gonna come after me, right? With that being said, we expanded the collections into Mutants versus Machines last December, right? This past December, about 3 months ago. And we're currently working on that dashboard to expand the ecosystem. But yeah, that's about OBYC. That's what we got going on. If we have anybody else that wants to come to speak, feel free to request. It's your boy Dev Alex. We're about halfway through the space. If you haven't retweet or liked and comment the space, at the bottom right, you see the purple chat bubble with the 4 number right there. Go ahead and retweet the space so we can get some folks, some friends in here. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We're gonna put a little segment music, and then we'll be right back. All right. Good morning, everybody. If you're just tuning in, it's your boy Dev Alex. Welcome to Breakfast with the Bears. Again, we were talking about the market, OBYC, what we're doing, and if you have any projects that you're buying, projects that you're selling, what we're pumping, what we're dumping. Yeah, feel free to request to speak. I see Ask on the space. Bone, what you guys got up to today? Anything else we're buying or selling?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thanks. Have you any experience with forex trading or anything without extent from NFTs and cryptos?
Me personally, aside from stocks and not even trading, I don't trade. I don't personally trade. I trade now NFTs and traded a little bit of stocks, but I don't personally trade. I don't like trading. I'm a collector. I like collecting stuff. I've always been about collecting and rather buying stuff I like, not stuff that I'm gonna flip or sell. Back in my early days, candy is what I used to flip, and that's as much as in middle school and elementary. But aside from that, I've never been a flipper or a trader. I've always been a collector, right? I like to collect stuff. But yeah, but anything else you're trading aside from out of the NFT or crypto?
I'm trying to learn, but as you, I'm a collector. I'm too slow on the trigger to sell out, so I always arrive. I had some better experience than I do, but then we are in the same boat, maybe.
Yeah, no, totally. Recently I've been trading. I've caught some good profits. I had some luck with Jack Butcher and some of his projects, right? And the best way I can describe it is you feel like peak euphoria. You feel like when you're on a roller coaster, and like not when like the roller coaster drops. If you're feeling that the roller coaster's dropping feeling, you might be too late. You want to sell definitely. But that feeling where like right before you're gonna hit that drop on the roller coaster, you feel that stomach, that like euphoria, that is the sign to sell, in my opinion. Yeah, I've been examining it recently and seeing like, hey, what's my own signal to sell, right? What do I gotta do? And I think that's like the prime signal when you're feeling like top euphoric, like, oh my god, like just feels so good, like, oh my god, this is about to drop, this is about to feel good, like when you think you're gonna 100x but you're already 10x. I think that is like the safe place to call it, especially in this type of market conditions, right? But yeah, aside from NFTs, I don't think I'm trading anything. I believe the futures in NFTs and cryptos, right? And I'm here for the long run. I think anything else will maintain. Obviously, it's part of the markets. Anything else will stay trading, but I don't think anything else interests at least me personally for trading. I'm not a trader. Again, I'm a collector.
Yeah, and I always get too greedy. I want 1% more, 2% more, and then it's too late. So I'm like you. I'm a collector, but if you collect, you never get profit either. So I need to learn.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to learn what to collect, right? What to hold. And I think these open editions have teach me that, at least. because these open editions are the same, right? They're the same art. They're not NFTs. They're not profile pictures. They don't have rarities. You don't get attached to them. So because of that, it's a lot easier to say, well, I buy 20 of them. Let me sell 15, get profits, and get 5 free. Because I don't want to collect 20. I want to collect 5. You know, I want to collect however many I can get on the house, so to speak. But yeah, it's interesting with these open editions. I've seen that kind of shift on how people trade, and with, you know, the recently launched Blurred Marketplace, right? Which we can segment to that next, the Blurred Marketplaces and Marketplace Wars. If you have any comments on how that's looking from a trader or collector perspective, we would love to hear it. Feel free to request to speak. I see Abe just joined us. Abe, well, welcome, King. Again, everybody, if you haven't, retweet the space. Do us a favor, retweet the space. You see the purple chat bubble with the number 4 at the bottom right. Retweet the space. It helps a lot. Get some folks in here. This is Breakfast with the Bears with your boy Dev Alex. JP Johnny capitulated today, but it's okay. We're still here. We're building. We're grinding, and you know, nothing can stop us. Ask Bone, what do you guys think about the marketplaces? What do you guys think about the war that's going on marketplaces? What do you guys think about the royalty free, the airdrops? What's the sentiment from a collector's perspective?
I'm split in half, I think, because one of the reasons that I started to look into NFTs and this area was because the creators get their royalty, like music artists, other artists that get ripped off in the Web2 environment. So I like the royalty mode, but I'm not sure how sustainability it is. So personally, I'm for the royalty, but what I'm for is not necessarily what the majority like, if it gives meaning.
No, totally. Yeah, basically you're saying you kind of favor the unpopular opinion. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that where you're getting at? Like you favor with the unpopular opinion. Yeah, I mean, so here's my caveat, right? I think it can be like, I don't know, and I've been doing a lot of research recently how to implement this on a smart contract level, right? But I feel that if you are selling your NFT at a loss, right, you could have the option to not pay royalty. Understood, but then, you know, the wash trading part comes and plays and people doing funny stuff. But if you're an artist, right, or if the team is building and you know that those royalties are going to a treasury where it's going to benefit the community overall, then it just makes sense as a group, as a collective, even if you're trading a collection, to give royalties, right? So if you know a project has a dashboard where they're going to come and put ledgers, hoodies, possibly blue chip NFTs for giveaways, right? It's going to incentivize traders to apply those royalties, right? So I'm interested to see. I mean, obviously, if you're an artist, I think you should get royalties, in my honest opinion. But I'm honestly interested to see how this evolves. I know we're working on kind of spinning up our own marketplace and see where we take that from there. Nifty, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? No, I agree 100%. Like, to not pay royalties to the artist, it's just like any business. They have to make a profit in order to expand and grow. Like, doesn't make fiscal sense to have a project and just give no royalties to the artist. I mean, I'm not in support of anything of not. Now there could be like maybe a mechanism where if they find out the project is not legit, and then the person tries to sell, and then the person still gets a royalty, I understand that. But if they're a legit project, working hard and doing development, no, I don't understand why anybody would want to not pay royalties.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that, you either get a project just minting and printing NFTs, right? Just keep dropping NFTs on you, and you hear the 10th collection of Doodles, right? Like Doodles 10th, like the iPhone 14. But you either get that, right, and you get a project just keep dropping NFTs on you, or or royalties are supported, and it allows a project to build, especially those projects with non-VC funding, right? I think that it's more understanding, okay, you got VC funding, you got cash, let's lower your royalties to the bare minimum, maybe 1%, 2%, and you can't go above that. And let's put those rules for the blue chip projects who they got like VC funded, right? I think that there's ways to approach this, right? I'm interested to see where the space takes us, but I want to welcome Ep1 to the stage. Welcome, King. If you have anything to say.
Yo, good morning, man. I'm just getting ready. Wanted to say good morning to everyone as I get ready. Hey, what's that thumbs down, man? I'm just saying good morning. I see you, Senor Pepe. Anyway, I wanted to say good morning, everyone. I'm getting my day ready, so I'm listening in the background.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We know you're fucking grinding and busy IRL, and anytime you can get, we appreciate it from you, bro. Senor Pepe has requested to speak. Welcome to the stage.
What's up, guys? Good morning. No, Abe, all love to you, bro. It's not to you. That's not you. It was just to the comment that Alex just said about blue chips not being allowed, and then to the royalties to the small communities. I think it should be even Steven, fair and square for everyone. We're not a communist over here where the rules don't apply to everybody. It should apply to everyone. So it doesn't matter.
Well, that's communist. Communist is everybody equal. Like we're talking about.
No.
I was talking about if you have VC funding, you can give the community to give the options to allow. But if you don't have VC funding, like your project, right, or our project, then enforce the actual royalty that the project is enforcing is what I'm saying. Again, that may be a bad take. I have bad takes all the time. I work with lawyers and they tell me, dude, that shit's ass. Like I have bad takes all the time.
I can confirm that.
Yeah, there you go. April knows, and I have the humility to say, dude, my takes are ass sometimes, and that's okay. It's just like, and I agree with you, Pepper. Like it should be fair, like the same for everybody, right? I agree with that. Like talk about equality, preach about treating everybody the same. I also agree with that sentiment. Don't get me wrong. But I think that there's ways that, or at least try for a week something. Try this. It didn't fucking work. We're going back to like the OG. Okay, try this week. All right, it didn't work. But these marketplace, like come on, OpenSea has done more work since Blur came out, since they ever existed. You know what I mean? So like, do new marketplaces have to be coming out? Do we have to see projects creating their own marketplaces, right? To incentivize people to go to their marketplaces and not to these big players that are going to VC money. So I'm interested to see where it plays out. But yeah, I'm all about equality, treating everybody the same. But I'm also about being fair to smaller communities and being fair with and not greedy with the bigger communities who already, so to speak, made it. But yeah, I'm interested to hear more takes. We have about 10 minutes left. If you're just tuning in, it's your boy Dev Alex. It's Breakfast with the Bears. We do this every Monday and Wednesday. For now, we'll see how it tunes out. We're going to play some tunes, and then we're going to close this out in just a little bit. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, just to recap, we talked about, the Bears, what we're building, the market. Is it pumping? Is it dumping? We're gonna do this every Monday and Wednesday. And yeah, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. We're gonna do some closing thoughts. Ep1, Senor Pepe, Ask, Nifty, if anybody has any closing thoughts, let us know. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in again. Nifty, what's up?
Yeah, just my closing thoughts is just yeah, dude, I am all game for new marketplaces to come out because I do believe that OpenSea should ruling it. But however, there's got to be a way in which you do it and not at the cost of the creators.
Totally agree, and I'm excited to see the new marketplace coming up. Hopefully, Amazon, and shake some things up. We're gonna leave that for the next space and see how the news develop. It is fresh news for now. I wrote a thread about it. I'm gonna post it on the top. Feel free to read it, share it, and yeah, it basically kind of giving Amazon tips right on how to act in the space, and kind of Amazon's customers who are going to be probably onboarded if it does work as an onboarding strategy, and not as a just marketing play for Amazon to Web3. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. April, what's up? Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts are that as a community, whatever project you're in, you have to do your part, not just be dormant and disengaged. And if you're not engaged, try to suggest things for the project to do for you to be engaged. Like liking, tweeting, those kind of small things, they go a long way, even though you don't think they do. But just being engaged as a community, I think, is a big part of projects like ours, or any project in general, man, just to be honest, because I'm in some big projects and some small projects, and communities are crucial in all of them. So just as a holder, do your part, whether it's a like, a tweet, tell somebody about it, whatever it is, just be engaged, because there's people building behind the scenes, doing things, some of them volunteering, some of them, getting paid, but they're doing things behind the scenes, and the smallest little thing that you can do to contribute will show that their efforts are worth it. So just do your part. That's about it. But have a good morning, man, and a good day. See you guys.
Absolutely, April. Appreciate you. Yeah, and definitely, if you see some of the biggest communities, right, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the D Gods in the space right now. Ari NFT just joined. Shout out Frank, who DM'd me this morning. Big thing. Balls in your court. You can respond back. But yeah, this community just wouldn't be there if it wasn't because of the community, right? Not we see one-man shows doesn't work. We saw, D Labs posting, some openings. Feel free to check those out. If you're interested, you can bring some value. If you have some Web2 experience, startup experience. They're looking for people. There are opportunities in the space, and yeah, that's goals. I'm gonna wrap it with that myself. A shout out to D Labs, right? Posting a CEO position, posting head of growth, head of design. You see actual companies forming live, like something that you didn't get to see back in the day, right? You're seeing startups form live in 4K or in 8K, live in front, and that's what we're aiming to do with OBYC. As I mentioned, we formed an entity, we filed trademarks, IP, and we're excited to keep growing as well, and opening to anybody who's willing to step up to the plate and wants to say, hey, I want to be one of the lead developers, or I want to develop for OBYC, or I want to step in and be this role. We're always open for that. Slide in our Discord, slide in April's or mine DMs, and we're always open to check people's backgrounds. But yeah, thanks again everybody for tuning in. If anybody else has some closing thoughts, feel free to drop them, ask, phone, Senor Pepe, and everybody else in the space. Appreciate you so much. Yeah. Anybody else's closing thoughts?
I wanna congratulate you and your there in this space. It's fantastic, and small community. I love this environment because I love the whole hustle and grind with the guerrilla marketing to the big projects. That is the reason why I started my own community, because we were just tired of the big project not doing anything. Because I've been holding way before we started this project. But I'm just having fun. Have fun while you're at it. Big or small. Make sure you're engaged with your community all the time. Let them know what's going on. And let's all have fun. Have a great fucking day. Alex, see you when is it Monday? Again, the every next space.
Yep, that is correct. We're gonna have a next space on Monday, every Monday and Wednesdays. For now, see how it goes and see if if we expand. But yeah, thank you, Pepe. Appreciate you for tuning in. Everybody else, again, it's your boy Dev Alex. Feel free to. Oh, I never posted the. Oh no, I did posted the Amazon thread. Feel free to share that thread, and we'll talk about that on the next space. Again, thanks again everybody for tuning in. We hope you have a great Wednesday. Happy Hump Day.
Close to you right now.
Have a good day, because I'm 18 and I still live with my parents. Yeah, they're not like yours. Well, yours are more understanding. I've never fell in love. I save those feelings for you. So let's do all the stupid shit that young kids do.
There's a lady who's short, all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stars are all cold. She can get what she is me. And she's buying a stairway here.
Who's just me? Let's do all the stupid shit that young kids do.
Thank you, everybody.
I got the first real six string, bought it at the five and dime. Played it till my fingers bled.
tell each other fairy tales, and we stare through beautiful women. She's looking at you, oh no, no, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights, coming through in stereo, when everybody loves you, you could never be alone. Oh, when I look back now, that summer seemed to last forever. Those were the best days of my life. She's nothing like a girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to your neighborhood before. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. The way that booty moving, I can't take no more. I just stop what I'm doing so I can pull her close. I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. If you want to destroy my sweater, hold this thread as I walk away. Watch me unravel, I'll soon be naked. Lying on the floor, I've come undone. Homegirl, if you want to destroy my sweater, homegirl, I've come undone. I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms around me. Here in a small town where it feels like home, I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. All girls are the same, they're riding my brain low. Think I need a change before I go insane. Low. All girls are the same, they're riding my brain low. Think I need a change.
G'day, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett. Amateurs can fucking suck it. Fuck their wives, drink their blood. Come on, Jeff.
Oh God, I like you, I do. I wanna be your friend, no shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in the leg, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We wanna be the friends, we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Oh God, I like you, I do. I wanna be your friend, no shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I do.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started
friends left, why you still here alone? Yeah. Is there anybody that's taking you home? While they move their bodies, you moving my soul. Baby, you bad as fuck and you don't even know. I can fill up your cup, roll you one up. It's not what you love, not what you love. You play it safe, I misbehave. A shot you won't take, a shot you won't take. She graduated with a 4.0. Only out late if her mama know. Got a fast car but she drive it slow. So she don't want me, she don't want me. She graduated with a 4.0. Only out late if her mama know. Got a fast car but she drive it slow. So she don't want me, she don't want me. She graduated with
change this fast. She's got everything that I don't have. How can I ever compare with that? I know you go and change your mind. One day wake up and be born with mine. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be. So I love it with the rest. So bad, so bad. She's got everything that I don't have. I wake up feeling like you won't get right. I used to know but nothing shit don't be right. It made me put away my pride. Yeah, you lick me like a lollipop, lollipop.
Better have it naked by the end of this song. Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day.
These bitches lost salsa, oh and I know it. Fucking with them old boss, you gon' get fucked over. Rarries and Rovers, these hoes are cheap salsa. Hit on with that cobra, now that boy slumped over.
a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow, oh, oh, I ain't dumb. They try to take my floor, I take they ass for ransom. I know that I'm gone. They see me blowing up, now they say they want some. I got 2 twin Glocks, turning to a dancer. I see 2 twin ops, even want a band on. I got 2 thick thoughts, wanna leave the game on.
Mr. DJ, somebody replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? I'll lick up when they dance for one thing some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Hey, mister, please, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me.
I got black, I got white, what you want?
It goes 1 by 1, even 2 by 2. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's dip it low, then you bring it up slow.
I got black, I got white, what you want?
You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. Our hearts alive, firestorms, and when they strike, we feel the love. Sparks will fly, they ignite our bones. And when they strike, we light up. We'll have a house party, we don't need no party. Turn your TV off, break that boombox out. We'll wake up all the neighbors till the whole block hates us, and the cops show up, try to shut us down. Hearts alive, firestorms, when they strike, we feel the love. Sparks will fly, they ignite our bones. And when they strike, we light up. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. If you wanna be a homebody, we're gonna have a house party. Sparks will fly, they ignite our bones. And when they strike, we light up the world. And if you wanna be the teacher's man, oh baby, you just better forget. Rock on a reason, rock on a rhyme. You better get me to school on time.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Happiest year of my life. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. So much for my happy ending. So much for my happy ending. Thank you for the happiest year of my life.
I might be better on my own. I hate you blowing up my phone. I wish I never met your ass. Sometimes it be like that, but I'm not myself. The night you're gone, there ain't no way of moving on. I'm not afraid to meet you back. Sometimes it be like that.
It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? And then the ladies go, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really leaving with you. Guys sing. It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? And ladies, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really leaving with you. They go,
But I'm not myself. The night you're gone, there ain't no way of moving on. I'm not afraid to meet you back.
Julia Roberts! beautiful, she's a time bomb. Nobody knows when she gon' blow. She's a time bomb, unpredictable. Look what I've done. Nobody knows when she gon' blow.
Cause I just wanna see the next 부지런히 지나온 어제들 속에 좀 아름답게
Yeah, the past was honestly the best, but my best is what comes next. I'm not playing that for sure.
그날을 향해 숨이 벅차게 You ain't got best moment is yet to come.
She's a time bomb, unpredictable. Look what I've done. Nobody knows when she gon' blow.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me.
Do the DASD, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take to the BEAC, get ready to ignite. We were such a BYC, catching all the lights. Take to the BEAC, get ready to ignite.
I want you. We can bring it on. Never dance like this before. We don't know that.
Cooling down, not here to fool around. Just wanna dance, 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 dance.
Cut the cord. Are we human? Or are we dancers? Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger.
We've lost dancing.
The dark. We can avoid it, but only for so long. And like a moth to a flame, as soon as I have returned home to bring Big Booty Land to the light, the darkness has followed me like a shadow. Disturbing news has reached my presence. My beloved Fanny Applebottom has been taken by Assless Jack. I suspect he is tasking her with creating artificial glutium to power his army and all of Zimbabwe. I must journey away from Big Booty Land to protect what I cherish most. In preparation, I have met a peculiar yet adventurous boy. A boy named Thickums McGillicuddy, who is familiar with Zimbabwe's territory. He has volunteered to join me on a quest to rescue Fanny Applebottom from Assless Jack's grasp. Wish us luck on our journey, though we will need more than your prayers. In the place where the wind blows strongest, I soon will return to Big Booty Land. For if we stand together, we will not succumb to defeat. That I do not question. But I do ask myself, when the time comes again, when I make
I don't wanna let go.